Hello, welcome to MathPro by Bloom Academy. All right, in this video, we are going to briefly talk about the discriminant. Okay, let's look at the quadratic formula, okay, which we dealt with in our previous video in completing the square. Okay, so given this equation, this quadratic equation, this is the solution. This is the quadratic formula. X equals minus b plus or minus square root of b squared minus 4ac over 2a. Now you see what's in the radical sign right here, the b squared minus 4ac. That's called the discriminant. Discriminant is going to discriminate or tell us the nature of the quadratic equation. Okay, remember if we have a square root of, say, negative number, right? We cannot evaluate it. We end up getting an imaginary number, right? I. So this is like, so we have like square root of negative 1 is the same as I. That's your I. Okay, so now, well, this will be like square root of 3 times square root of negative 1, which is equal to square root 3i. Okay, so now let's look at it. If the discriminant is less than 0, we have a problem. We have no real solution. The solution is not going to be a real number. It's going to be imaginary number. So we're going to say no real solution or no solution, or it's going to have a non-real, it's going to have non-real solution or no real solution. So if you are asked what value of, say, A or B that will give it two non-real solutions, it's just telling you that it's got no real number solution. All right. And what does it mean? If it's got no solution, that means, remember, solution to a quadratic equation is just giving you the x-intercepts. So if it's got no solution, that means the graph is hanging somewhere. It does not cross the x-axis. That's what it means. When or the discriminant could be equal to 0. What does it mean if it's equal to 0? It means it touches the x-axis. When it touches it, remember there is only one x-intercept when it touches it. So it's got repeated roots or it's got one distinct solution. Okay. And the third scenario is the discriminant could be greater than 0, which is the common situation when you solve a quadratic equation and you have two solutions. Okay. Two distinct solutions, real solutions. So for example, okay, so just pause the video, review it, what the discriminant is. Okay, so I have this question. Determine the values for k, the value or values for k, such that kx squared minus 6x plus 3 equals 0 will have two non-real solutions. Okay, it's non-real. That means what? It's got no real number solution, two non-real solutions. Okay, so let's look at this question. Okay, if you've meet a question somewhere, first of all, look at the question and make it familiar. How do you make it familiar? Look for keyword, phrases, or expressions. So first of all, we see a quadratic expression. Good. Tells us this has got to be quadratic equation. And then we see these non-real solutions. Okay, non-real solutions. Okay, which should bring to mind quickly something about the discriminant. Okay, b squared minus 4ac should be less than 0. Let's go and apply it. All right. So first, make the question familiar. Just try to understand it. Okay. Once you are able to just pinpoint your quadratic or your keyword phrases or expressions, then you have to be able to recall any related facts got to do with it. And now you should be able to recall the discriminant. So here's the equation. Let's compare to standard quadratic equation, ax squared plus bx plus c. And then we see that our a is k, our b is negative 6, and our c is 3. Okay, for non-real solution, we know this is the condition for non-real solution or no real number solution. Okay, So now we come and plug our numbers in. It says b squared minus 4ac should be less than 0. Okay, so we have b equals -6. We plug it in here, -6 squared minus 4 times k, 4a, so 4 times k, 4k times c equals 3. Plug it in here. 4 times 3 is 12. Okay, remember, -6 all squared is 36. It's positive 36, not negative. Okay, so this is what we solve. Okay, and then we get k is greater than 3. So for that equation to have non-real solution, k should be a value greater than 3. Any number greater than 3. That's your solution set. Okay, you are all done. All right, so make sure you do your assignment that I'm sending you for tomorrow. Practice IXL. Apply yourself very well in all things being equal. Ceteris paribus. You shall what? Bloom. Welcome to Bloom Academy. All right. See you in class next time. Bye bye.